Ain't no Dracos or Fofos, and you will not be saved by the COs. Sometimes it's not even safe when the doors close. Just knife play and hand-to-hand combat in a land where it's never calm at. Fake tough guys and actors sometimes get forced to put their boxers on backwards.
Say, what's cracking, YouTube? It's your boy 16 to life, and I'm back like I'm on a parole violation. Yard down! For those of y'all that's new to my page, in 1994, I got arrested. I was eventually sentenced to 16 years plus life, and I served 24 years straight in the California prison system. Now let's hop straight up into this video, man. So yeah, we got Faux Extra. So you know, I've been gone for a while. I've been gone for about 5 or 6 days, and so now I'm back, man. And while I was gone, Faux Extra, who had got arrested a few months ago for a probation violation, has been released. So for those of you guys who may not be familiar with Faux Extra, he is a gang member from Roland 40's neighborhood Crip. He is definitely very energetic, and he's known for squabbling the beep boop bop beep boop, taking the fade, you know what I'm saying, and getting active with them hands. In the last maybe 5-6 months, he has gotten violated a couple of times, going back and forth. You know, he had the ankle monitor on, and it seemed like he had a probation officer who was basically looking for him to mess up. And every time he did the slightest thing, his probation officer would violate him and send him back to the county jail, you know, for a few months. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe he's now off probation, and he's also employed on no jumper. So this last time that he went to the county jail, while he was locked up in there, you had a lot of rumors circulating that he had knocked somebody out and put a carrot into his backside, you know. And then so now I know a lot of times some of my subscribers and people who watch my channel, they don't keep up with this type of thing. And so I almost feel compelled to do a reaction to a video put out by Young and Hefe, who goes into further detail explaining the rumors and, you know, what's being said about this situation right here. Now, in my opinion, man, you know, because I know a lot of people may be wondering, man, what's wrong with the dudes out there in California? Or why are they putting, you know, stuff in people's backsides, carrots, rectums, you know, all this old type of crazy stuff, man. And in my opinion, well, first and foremost, let me say this. I definitely don't condone that type of thing, right? But in my opinion, it's a humiliation type of thing. It's a lot of things that people do in the world of gangbanging in order to try to, you know, smut the character or put shame on an individual's reputation, right? And so I believe that's what's going on here. And then, of course, you know, when you have something like that may happen to one individual, his homies, his collective, him, you know, they want to get back and they want to do the same thing to somebody else or one up a person, you know, in order to try to shame him. But like I said, it's just an ugly situation. And to be honest, something like that could happen to anybody. If you happen to you get into a fight, you know, you potentially get knocked out in the fight, because, you know, when you squabbing, anything can happen, you know. There's always somebody hitting hard, you know, somebody with more squabbles than you. You know, like I like to say, man, even Mike Tyson lost to a buster. And Adam, of course, being Adam, he always loves to stir the pot. He loves to put fuel on the fire, right? Now, let me show you guys what happens when he originally brings up the topic with Faux Extra.
Word on the streets is that you knock somebody out
and put a carrot up.
And no, I just want to make you feel comfortable, so I did want to.
And so, of course, Adam had all this prepared. You know, he brought out a plate of chopped up carrots or whatever. And upon showing Faux Extra the carrot, Faux Extra slaps the plate of carrots on the floor. And initially, at least to me, it seemed that Faux Extra was denying that it ever occurred.
Right? So, matter like, boom, he come in, he sized up like me. He got size. We go in the day room, pop out, we'll go in there. I'm thinking it's going to be a squabble. You know what I'm saying? Because he's sized, and he was a little taller than me, so I'm thinking it's going to be a squabble.
Regular squabble. Because you said last time you got locked up, no squabbles. This time, some squabbles.
I go up in that motherfucker. I'm like, you ready? He like, yeah, boom, bam. He go out. There's a lot of people in the day room.
You knocked him out in the day room in front of everybody.
So it's a lot of people in the day room because they have a day room.
Okay.
So boom, he go out. Boom, he on the table. He on the ground shaking. Why? By the trash can. He out. Now look, it was a lot of people in the fucking day room. Now, when he out and he having a seizure, they like, oh, help him, you know, because he
you helped him with this.
He having a seizure. He might what's the name? Now look, his trash bomb and his carrots. You know how trash got carrots. You know they eat carrots for lunch in jail and all that.
So it was a crime of opportunity.
Bro,
you saw the carrot and you
bro.
No.
Look,
okay.
he got knocked out, bro. I don't lie on no man. He got knocked out by the trash, bro. He went out in the day room by the trash. There's a lot of people in here. So when he went out and started having a seizure and went up in here, boom, you know, I'm going over there by the what's the name? To act like I'm on the phone in the day room. He having a seizure by the thing. A lot of people put extras on. Ain't nobody put no carrot up, nobody. He got knocked out. That's it. He got knocked out like the rest of the people. That's it. He just got knocked out in front of a gang of people, and they probably got on the phone exaggerating like, Faux Extra knocked him out and put the carrot up. I'm gonna knock you out and put the carrot up in the day room in front of 10 people.
And initially, or at least it seemed like that to me, Faux Extra was denying that it even occurred. But now, in my opinion, as the interview progressed, Faux Extra never actually denied that the event happened. But then, in my opinion, as the interview progressed, Faux Extra, he describes, you know, catching a fade, getting into it with somebody who was big like him, a little taller than him, and he goes on to say that he knocked the dude out. Once he knocked the dude out, according to Faux Extra, he doesn't want to be seen around a guy who's convulsing or whatever. To me, it seemed like he almost started to say, dude just so happened to get knocked out by the trash can, and you know, the trash can possibly had fell over, and in the trash can you have carrots and stuff like that, and somebody may have just made that rumor. But then later on in the interview, he takes a turn from that, it seemed to me, and he almost said without saying that, yes, the event did happen. I just didn't do it, because he doesn't deny that a situation like that occurred. He just denied doing it himself.
Are you sure one of your friends didn't do the carroting?
Look, I don't put the camera. Look, bro, I didn't put the carrot up.
Did anyone?
I didn't put the carrot up.
Did anyone?
I knocked him out, but that's what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? I knocked him out. You know what I'm saying? He went out by the trash. It was carrots and everything. They put it too, but I didn't put the carrots in. I ain't put no carrot on nobody else, and I ain't put no peanut butter on nobody. Okay. I just knock people out. That's what I do. I go to the county jail, dead home. You gotta stay on the line, dead home. You gonna do what you do. That's all you gonna do what you do. Nigga, you come in the modules, nigga, wherever you land, nigga, you gonna squabble up. That's for sure. You gonna get ran, you gonna squabble, nigga. If you don't squabble, nigga, or you roll it up, that's on you. I'm telling you, no, ain't no postal law. I'm not gonna lie about it. I didn't peanut butter nobody, and I didn't put no carrot. I knocked him out. That's it.
And that's dope.
That's it.
Yep.
I knocked him out like the rest of the people. Now, whatever happened to that man after that, that's on him, not me.
So you're saying that you turned a blind eye to what might have happened to his asshole?
I knocked him out and I left.
Yeah, this stuff is getting crazier and crazier, man. And like I say, for those who may not be familiar with this situation, I believe I'm pretty much now going to have to do a reaction to the video made by Aunt Hefe to show you guys exactly what I was talking about. But anyway, you already know who it is. It's your boy 16 to Life. Resume normal program.